Okay. Hi y'all. If you don't know me, I'm Stephen Rourke. I'm a senior here at Shadow Mountain High School. And so here I'm in a program called DAAPS. And so in my senior year, I can either graduate early, which I didn't, I'm still here, or I can work on a big project that lasts the entire year this year. And so that's what this is. It's me teaching to classes about some life important skills that you can use in your future, college, or wherever you go beyond high school. So yeah, so the lesson is a growth versus a fixed mindset. So beautifully detailed, but we're just gonna get started. Okay, so laying out what we're gonna do, it's like a 20-minute lesson, but first we're gonna start off with some anticipation statements. Then we're gonna learn what a growth versus a fixed mindset is, and then we're gonna practice it, and then there may be a little visual. Okay, so anticipation statements. So what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna say a statement like, dogs are better than cats. And so if you agree, stand up.
Wait, what was the question?
Do you like dogs better than cats? You prefer dogs over cats? I'm standing too. Okay.
Do you like cats?
Nice.
I mean, I like dogs too, but I like cats better.
Whatever you do, she's my dog.
Diego.
Okay. But yeah, so and then we'd all sit back and then we do the next statement. So it's kind of like that, but they're related to the lesson, okay? So there's 5, I believe. Ready? You're either good at something or you're not. Stand up if you agree. Up. No one agrees with that. Only one? That's okay, don't be shy. You're either good at something or you're not.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. So half and half. Okay, you can sit down. If you don't improve right away, you get frustrated and start to criticize oneself. I'm standing too. Okay, fair. A lot of the people, only a couple sitting. Okay, cool, you can sit. When you can't do something, you give up and try something else. Who does that?
I just gave up.
Oh, okay. You could stand up with that too. Okay. Failure means it's time to give up. Okay. Nice. If I don't try new or difficult things, then I won't fail. Who agrees with that logic?
Zoe.
I mean, it's true.
Okay. Okay, nice. So I may have bamboozled you. All of these statements beforehand, these were a fixed mindset statement, which is what we don't want. And it's okay because we all experience them. I've experienced a lot of these and I still do even after teaching this lesson. So it's okay. We're going to try and remedy that and fix that with a more important skill that could be more vital for improving and growing. So let's get into the actual content. What is a growth versus a fixed mindset? So for a growth mindset, it's a simple formula. I know we're not in math class, but bear with me here. Practice plus study plus grit plus effort equals growth and improvement. So if you just do those things, if you put in practice, consistent studying, you put in the determination, your grit and effort, there is no possible chance that you can't grow or improve. If you do those things, you will. And you will see change. Time always depends on the situation, but you will see change if you do those things. And so the actual definition is a growth mindset is the perspective and ability to realize that you have the capacity to change, improve, and better yourself. So why may a growth mindset be good? Anyone want to throw out? Yeah. No worries.
Because when you have a growth mindset, if something bad happens, you have a positive way of seeing
Air high five. Bam. There we go. Yeah, exactly. So if you don't have that growth mindset, you're not going to have a positive outlook on life, right? And we want to live fulfilling, enjoyable, happy lives. And so it's good because as a student, you can learn new things and grow over a period of time and better yourself, because that's what we're all trying to do, right? Next up is a fixed mindset. And this is, I know I'm making it seem like bad, but it's okay, because we all have a fixed mindset because it's our default perspective. It's what we immediately go to because that's how we're hardwired. And so the definition is a fixed mindset as the perspective that we are born and do not have the ability to change or improve given time or practice. So, why may a fixed mindset be bad? Anyone want to give it a shot? Don't be shy. You want to go for it again? Do it, yeah. Superstar.
Is it because, like, if something terribly happens, like, for example, like, I lost a game at one point, I started thinking about, I could have done something, like, I did something bad on my part, like, I made this team lose, something like that.
Exactly. So that's a great example. If you're on like a basketball team and you fail, and then you just stick with that failure and you don't try to work with your team to win the next game or score another point, then you don't improve or change. So that's a great example. Yes.
I do shot put and disc, and definitely when I do like what we call cupping, it just means it spins like a coin inside the air. In the air, I get really mad at myself, and I become a big like problem to everyone else around me, because my negative, like when I get negative, it rubs off on other people. So when they're doing their events, they get negative, and the next person gets negative. Our coaches get negative. Everyone gets negative.
Yeah, so yes, great job. That's a good point to bring up, right? And so our mindset and our mentality, if we don't have the right mentality, it could affect others, right, in a negative outlook or way. So we always want to be the best versions of ourselves, not just for yourself, but for those around you too. Did you want to say something or no? Okay, cool. And another reason why it's bad is because a fixed mindset is essentially giving up on yourself and believing in yourself. And everyone in this room has potential and has the power to do something great if you just put in the time and effort, which you all can do. Okay, so now we're gonna practice. We're gonna test your skills because now you are pros. So, spoiled it. But once again, a statement's gonna come up here, but this time you're either gonna say growth or fixed, okay? Depending on the statement. So if it's a growth mindset or fixed, but just say growth or fixed. Failure is an opportunity to grow. Growth. Okay, nice. This time, okay, but why? Right? So, right, if I have, I get a bad mark on a math test, right? And I stop right there. It's like, I got a bad mark. My grade will deal with it. There's no change. There's no improvement. But if I take the time to learn what I actually did wrong, the next test, I may get it right or correct. Better odds and chances. And so if you take that mistake and use it as a point to grow, you learn to better yourself and your situation, whether it be a grade, your team winning the next match, or other situations that may apply to your own life. I can learn to do anything I want. We gotta be confident about it. Everyone, ready? Growth. Okay, why is it growth?
Because you're not in a negative mindset, and you believe that you can do something, and it'll happen.
Right? If you put your mind to anything, you can do anything. I hope you take this without for you today. That you can do anything you want to if you just put your mind to it, right? Anyone in here can do anything they want if you just use a growth mindset to pursue that career, pursue that life goal, or anything else. Failure is the limit of my abilities. Okay. Okay. We agree with fix, right? But let's say it all together. Ready?
Fix.
I feel like you guys could do better. It's after lunch. Come on, ready?
Fix.
Okay, the next one, you better give me your all. But, okay, is it okay if I write on the whiteboard?
Of course.
Okay, so, we're at Shadow Mountain, so, mountain. I'm gonna draw, I'm a beautiful artist, as you can see. There's snow on the mountain, very cool. So, boom, and we're gonna draw a little matador. Okay, so.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, he's frowning for a reason, but okay. If you believe that failure is the limit of your abilities, right? That's essentially saying that failure is your peak, right? The peak of your mountain. If this is your peak, how are you ever going to surpass that? How are you ever going to beat failure if you believe that's your top, right? And so you get to failure and you believe it's your peak, all you do is go down from there, right? Failure is this lesson in life that teaches us to grow, to improve ourselves, to be better. But if you see it and your mentality believes that this is the only thing that you can do, it will be the only thing that you can do. So you have to view failure, a bad grade or a heartbreak or just something really, negative in your life that you didn't go your way. Use it as a chance to better yourself. Because then if you do, this no longer becomes failure. It becomes success or other things that you're striving for, your goals, right? And so we never want to make failure our peak, okay? But yes. Bam! I like to try new things.
Growth.
Guys, okay, ready?
Growth.
Oh, I gave a little jump.
Growth.
Okay, that was better. Okay, why is it growth?
Like.
What?
It says like.
True, it says like, but...
Trying new things.
Right, trying new things, right? So let's say, okay, I'm not an athlete, but let's say I've never tried track and field before, right? So a lot of running. And in one alternate universe, I never try it, never do it, it's perfectly fine, right? I'll never know. But let's say in a different universe, I do track and field, and I'm really good at it. And I'm like the next fastest runner in the world, right? I would have never known that if I didn't try a new thing. This is a growth mindset because you have to explore different realms, activities, and clubs within your school because it can teach you maybe one of your a future passion. Maybe it could be your future career, right? So try new things. Sometimes they won't always work out, right? Because you may not like them. But other scenarios, always try new things when you can. I can learn to do anything I want.
Growth.
God, that was the worst one yet. We're going downhill. God, we're going down the mountain. Ready?
Growth.
There we go. Okay. Yes, it's growth. I think we did that one too as well. My potential is predetermined. So what this is saying is that everything I believe I can be has already been set out, and I can't be more than that. Fixed. Yeah. So ready? Fixed. So, right, if you don't believe you have the ability to grow and that you've already been set on a path in life, like I'm gonna, graduate high school and then just work one certain job for the rest of my life, retire, done. That's your potential. You're discovering your potential to be predetermined, and you don't want that.
That would be boring.
Yeah, right. And you don't want to be boring, but you want to live a life that's on the edge and that can go in many different routes that work for you and that make you happy. Because what's most important is making you happy. So here's a little visual: growth, fixed mindset. The blue is good. Okay, so now we got a visual activity, and this is the most important part. You have to watch each step very closely, okay? It's super important that you nail each step, okay?
Yes.
Okay, we're on the same page? Okay.
A jar.
Yes. You can all think this out if you want to. Okay, ready?
Ball.
Okay. You guys are watching, right? Pretty crazy. What's happening?
The balls sound hollow. They are hollow, right?
You guys are focusing, right? Okay. It's a little awkward, isn't it? Yeah, a little trippy. Okay. Is this jar full?
No.
Why not? No class has gotten that wrong yet. Darn it. Okay. I'll one-up you, right? Let's say, I'm not going to do it, but let's say I put sand in the jar. I packed it up. Now is it full?
No.
Why not?
Because there's space to put water in it.
Okay. you caught on to me. Let's say I put water into it. All the volume's filled up. Now is it full? I shake it really well. There's no air bubbles. I don't know if that's how science works, but okay, let's say I fill it up with rice, water, everything, then secure it closed. It's maximum full. What does this jar represent? Us. Us minds, great. This jar is you, right? And so we're filling it up with ping pong balls, But what are they? What do they represent? Goal. What's most important to you guys in your life right now?
Future.
Future. My family's important to me. What's really important to you guys?
Education.
Health, education, food, water, right? Things you need to survive. That's what represents these ping pong balls. The things that matter most to you in your life. So people, your family, your friends, maybe your pets if you have pets.
Or your significant other.
Your significant other if you're married. What you value, so your education. Really important things in your life. What does the rice represent?
Those small things that make you happy.
Right, yeah, so small things that make you happy. So what makes you happy?
Video games.
Video games.
Sleep.
Sleep. Oh, sleep could even be one of these.
Coffee. Traveling.
Coffee, traveling, maybe
Being with my team.
sports, being with your team, memories, hanging out. Rice is all those little moments that you enjoy in life, all your activities, hobbies. Maybe it could be your, tangible, materialistic things, your car, maybe the new Taylor Swift album,
What's
or
the water?
a Marvel movie. That's my next question. What is the water? That covers everything.
It's everything.
Pushes away. Things to try.
Yeah, so water can be like two different things. It's everything else in the world, right? So all the potential, predetermined, you're trying new things, right? Water connects all of those things together, right? So when you pack up this jar, you're completely full. But let's say I fill this jar up with water first. What happens?
It's gonna overflow.
It overflows, and if I only put the water in and then I try to put in the ping pong balls or the rice, then everything's scattered. It's imbalanced, and I can't fit as many as I could before. What if I just put in the rice in?
There's gonna be so much more room left.
Complete compact, just full of rice all the way to the top.
That's not going to be very good.
No, right? I can't fit the ping pong balls, and I can fit in water, but if it's completely packed, it wouldn't be as before, right? And so,
Add much water.
yeah. So, what's important is that if this jar is you want to put the most important things in your life first. What matters to you, family, whatever that may be. And it's different for everyone. It could be religion, something else, right? You put these in first. Then you put in the other moments in your life that you care about, right? Then you pack up the rice, then you put in the water. And the only way you can do that is with a growth mindset. Working together to balance those skills to give you the life that you want, right? And so now I have one more little activity. So I'm very poor, so we're gonna have to imagine with me, right? Pretend I have a $20 bill, okay? It's right here. So it's green, it's beautiful, okay? Who wants it?
No, I want it.
Do you guys want the $20 if I had it?
I want money.
That's your money.
Yeah, oh, right, yeah, right there. $20, right? Okay, let's say I fold it. Do you still want it?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, why not?
Why
It's
not?
yours. I don't want it.
No, I'm giving it away. Donation.
I want it.
Okay.
I want it.
I fold it again. Do you still want it?
Yeah, it's money.
Oh, okay. Wait. I crumple it up. Do you still want it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm a greedy person.
I drop it. I drop it on the ground. Do you still want it?
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. I stomp on it. You still want it?
Still gonna pick it up.
I throw it like 30 miles because I'm super strong. You still want it?
Still
Yeah,
gonna
I'll run.
Do you know why you still want it?
Why? It's money.
Because it never lost its value, right? And so no matter how many times you've been beaten, broken down, you failed, life hit you in the face and knocked you when you were down, it never lost its value. And you will never lose your value. So no matter all the hardships and difficulties in your life, you'll never lose your value no matter what. So always remember that and try to practice a growth mindset in the classroom, outside of the classroom, wherever it matters to you most. Thank you. So, yeah.